That was my bad, everybody. Welcome to part two. Frickin' I I saw that it was having troubles for some reason, and it said reconnecting, so I pressed the button, and I didn't know that that was also the end stream button. Like, I thought it would just reconnect on its own. Anyway, we're just gonna go right back to it. So, don't know how that just happened. We're just gonna continue on. Again, saltwater salt water taffy. I haven't had saltwater taffy in a while. I've only had that Laffy Taffy from like the Halloween packets. And also shout out to anyone who has their Halloween candy still. My goodness. From last year, just so you know. Not from like 20 years ago. That's disgusting. I don't know what you're supposed to do with candy. I don't know if you can not ferment it, but compost it. But shout out to those who have their Halloween candy from last year, because we're coming up on the anniversary of your Halloween candy. What are you gonna do? You gonna do something special? You gonna take them out to dinner? You should take them out to dinner. Dinner sounds nice. You should give them some flowers or something. You can go on a honeymoon or something. I don't know. Friggin', I'm just messing with you. It's frickin' candy. Have some. Eat your candy so you can go get some more. Can't wait till Halloween. But yeah, I haven't had saltwater taffy in a while. For those who've never had saltwater taffy before, just to let you know, it's only called saltwater taffy because they use salt water in the ingredients. It's not that it tastes like saltwater taffy, like a taffy that is salty. Though that would be kind of interesting. It's more along the lines of just candy that's made with salt water. That's it. I don't know why, but it still worked, and I think it just makes the taffy a bit harder to chew at first. I think it's real soft. I don't know. Maybe Abby can explain when she comes when she comes back. I think the last time I've had saltwater taffy was like way before I joined the military, like 4 years ago. 5 years, 6 years ago, maybe. And we were talking about saltwater taffy, and then she was like, "Hey, you want some saltwater taffy?" And I was like, "Okay, let's get some." Then we went in and we got some, and that's it. That was it. The whole thing. By the way, do you know what it takes to make good taffy? Have you seen like a professional taffy puller? It's pretty cool. It's almost like, what can I compare this to? Well, anyway, those who do it by hand, applause to you, because it takes a lot of strength to freaking pull taffy. At least at first, when it gets all sorts of hard. But for those who have the machine is pretty cool. It's like these two rotating poles sticking out of the wall that kind of overlap each other, and then they put like this big log of taffy on it, and it just keeps going around and like pulling and flapping the taffy on top of itself, and then pulling it again on the other side, and then flapping it on, and it's just like, huh, it's so weird. I don't know how to describe it any better than that. Look up a taffy puller. I'm too lazy to go on the internet right now. But yeah, saltwater taffy. And they have all sorts of flavors, I'm sure, but I don't know, because I haven't seen or had saltwater taffy in a while. A while. But yeah, go ahead and look it up. My guess is they probably have like all the typical flavors of any candy, you know, all the fruit flavors, all the regular taffy flavors. Fruit like apple and grape and cherry and strawberry. Strawberry, of course. Freaking banana. And they probably have all of the chocolate, caramel, and whatever category that is. The non-fruity candy type flavors. You know, peanut butter, caramel, chocolate, coffee even. Licorice. Yeah, stuff like that. Oh, speaking of licorice. Since we're on the topic of candy, there's this one place called Bulk Nation. Oh my god. That place is cool, and I have no idea why there isn't any more of them. Then again, it might make sense with, like, how things are today. But if you can imagine a store that's kind of like an not really an all-you-can-eat buffet, but more of like a you pay by weight type store where there's just barrels and buckets of things that you can put into a bag separately and purchase them. Things like freaking spices, powders, snacks like peanuts and trail mixes. They've got apricots and dried fruits and stuff like that. And then there's the candy aisle. The candy aisle. Oh my god. There's so much good, delicious, non-generic candy in there. There's these things called like the chocolate covered coffee beans. It's just dried coffee beans with chocolate covering them, and they're just so good. You bite 3 of those and you'll be wired for the rest of the day. That's how powerful they are. It's freaking good. And then there's these giant teddy bears, or not teddy bears, giant gummy bears, and then there's the Australian licorice, which you would think it'd be more like black licorice, but when you taste it, it's far more cherry and sour and tangy, but it's licorice. It's really good tasting stuff.
Hello, I blew out my eardrum.
How'd you do that?
I blew my nose too hard.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
don't forget to breathe and do it softly when you blow your nose.
Oh no, I went full force with this one.
Oh
My
my
ear
goodness.
hurts so much right now.
Your face can only take such hard explosions.
I know. Anyways, taffy is delicious. I love seeing how taffy is being made.
I was just trying to explain how taffy is made with the taffy puller and everything.
There are some taffies made with egg, like egg white taffy. There's some taffies that are made with no egg and made with just sugar and I don't know, like a different like weird substitute. Sometimes they're made out of marshmallow
Now I wanna
and animal
freaking,
fats and stuff like that.
I wanna freaking make sure that I got my facts right. Why is saltwater taffy called saltwater taffy?
I did not hear a single word you just said. You went robot.
Again?
Yes.
So I was just asking, why is saltwater taffy called what it is? Do you know?
If saltwater taffy. Actually, hang on.
Is it because
Do I know this?
Is it because it's made with salt water?
It's probably.
Cause I mean, given the name, I think that would be right. I never actually looked up the facts, but still. We have exactly 0 freaking viewers. This is awesome. We had exactly 1 new follower, which is awesome. But yeah. I really wonder when that happened. Oh well.
This is the reason. There is a legend in 1888. A man named David Bradley had a candy shop which got flooded during the storm. As a result, his soft taffy got soaked in ocean salt water. So they decided to sell it as taffy called saltwater taffy. And that's how it went about.
So they don't make it with salt water these days at all? They don't dip it in salt water or anything?
They never made it with salt water. It was just that he was a candy maker and his shop got flooded and the salt water got into his taffy and then he sold it as saltwater taffy.
What the crap? So this man made a whole nother freaking like category of taffy that isn't even different from regular taffy, just because he was like, let's just throw caution to the wind and freaking sell this soggy taffy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, it's just taffy. Just call it taffy.
Hang on, I'm having like an identity crisis right now.
Don't worry, you're real.
Yes, I know that I'm real, but like I asked for sweet tea and I got Coke instead. So let me go ask my friend why it's Coke and not sweet tea.
Yes, that prompts an identity crisis. I got Coke instead of sweet tea. Who am I? What is this world? Who are you? I don't belong here. I don't feel right. Ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what to say. That's funny. I guess that's what to say. We're almost done with the first page, everyone. And it's a lot to talk about, to be honest. And how many pages are in this book? Let me see. So we start on page 1 and we end on page... There's 610 pages. Yeah! So we're...
apparently the McDonald's ran out of sweet tea.
No, it's a good thing, don't worry.
I want sweet tea.
Listen, as I've warned others before you, sweet tea is a gamble. From time to time, you may get some sweet tea that may deceive you completely. Oh boy. Because it'll taste like sweet tea, because it is sweet tea. However, the effects of such might differ wildly, depending on who you get the sweet tea from, when you drink it, and what you're doing beforehand.
McDonald's sweet tea be hitting a different way. Oh my gosh.
All the time.
I don't care how they make it. Whatever they put in it, it's probably the mold. I don't know. It just hits different.
Yeah. Well, straightforward. A person who I shall not name at the moment actually drank McDonald's sweet tea some years ago. And as soon as I got home from the walk to and from McDonald's, they were stuck in the bathroom for like 2 hours. And they had a lot of gas afterwards. And all they had was the sweet tea. So, makes you wonder, what the heck was in that sweet tea? And ever since that day, I've always been, cautioning people about the McDonald's
Cautious.
sweet tea.
I'd be drinking that sweet tea from McDonald's. Like
Oh my
it's
god.
water. Oh my gosh. I love McDonald's sweet tea.
Alright. Careful.
It just hits different.
One day you'll get that sweet tea and it'll hit exactly the same. But then it'll swing around like a boomerang and hit real different. A freaking
Real
35
different.
degree difference from what you're used to.
That sweet tea be hitting hard, yo.
This isn't Kansas anymore.
It beat IPS.
Oh my god. Do you like
I'm gonna have me some food.
Do you like saltwater taffy?
Yes, I
What
enjoy it. The only thing is that I can't eat as much as I want because it's made out of egg. Some is made out of egg.
what's your favorite flavor?
My favorite flavor is probably the grape flavor.
Yeah. Mine is whatever
I like the
saltwater taffy
fruitier
is.
flavors.
Me too. I don't get those people who love black licorice saltwater taffy.
Black licorice saltwater taffy?
Yes, it exists.
I want it. I want it now.
Really?
Yes, gimme.
I think it's more of like a. What is it about black licorice and like taffy that attracts some people? I think it's just something with a very unique flavor that is just you're able to have in your mouth and chew.
So, a lot of people don't like black licorice because it has a weird taste.
Yeah,
I don't blame them. It is a very unique and very strange taste, yes.
and it's strong.
I like it. I like it a lot. And I like it for its medical properties too.
It's good for
So,
the heart.
in some cases, yes. It's good for your blood pressure, is what it is.
Oh,
It slows down your blood pressure.
what is black licorice even made out of? Turpentine?
Licorice root. It's
Oh.
made out of, okay, turpentine. Eating that would kill you.
I don't know why I said that. I just thought about that. I was thinking of something else.
So, it's made out of like molasses.
That's
or like
what it
sugar.
was. Molasses.
Yeah, molasses and licorice root.
Why did I say turpentine? What is turpentine?
It's like an oil.
Weird. I meant, oh crap, I already forgot the name again. The black sugar.
Molasses?
Molasses. I'm gonna forget that name again. Freaking molasses. Yes. Molasses. I thought it was all just molasses and not mint, but something close to it.
There is no mint. That is literally just how licorice tastes.
I don't know why it has that tinge of mint in it. Maybe it's
Yeah,
just
licorice
because
just has that ethanol, not ethanol, that methanol, meth taste.
Wow.
Menthol.
Ethanol. Menthol.
Yeah, it just has that minty, cold flavor to it. And then you got like a sweetness to it. But it's such a weird sweet that like trails down. Oh my gosh, hang on. Ah, I can hear too many things. Oh,
What?
that feels so weird. Hang on.
What are you listening to?
Ah. Ah. I can hear like 90% of the things around me because my ear just adjusted again. Oh dear lord, I don't like hearing.
Don't get on a plane. Not get on a
Oh,
plane.
my head would explode.
Were you one of those? Well, I don't know if you've ever been on a plane while you were a kid, but
I think black licorice is also made with like condensed milk.
nah, because I'm not allergic to it.
Hmm.
Oh, wait, no, that's powdered milk. Never mind.
Yeah, condensed milk is the sweet syrupy stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not allergic to that. Ugh. I hate that feeling of powdered milk. Ah, God. I don't know when it started. I just ate a McDonald's cheeseburger one day and then I was like, I don't feel so good.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't taste bad, but it just makes me nauseous.
Yeah, you probably do have an intolerance to it. And it's probably because it's a breakdown of proteins. So, like, powdered milk has an entirely different, like, protein structure and probably more concentrated form of, like, enzymes in it. And your body just doesn't know what to do with it, so it just makes you feel ick.
Yeah, whatever it is, it makes my whole mouth tingle and just makes me get all sorts of just nauseous.
Bad.
Yeah. It's not even like a throat nausea. It's more of like that creeping dizziness coming from your stomach.
Oh no. Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah. Oh god. And that it sucks because they use powdered milk in just about everything that involves cream. Say cheese, chocolates,
Mm-hmm.
coffees, creamers, stuff like that. And
Hmm.
I can have it. I'm not severe allergic, but if I eat too much of it, or if there's too much powdered milk in it, yeah, not good. Eh, powdered milk.
Hmm.
Yeah. But you know what's better than powdered milk? Snow peaches.
I've never had a snow peach. I don't know what they are.
The peaches that grow in the snow.
They're they're just normal peaches?
That grow in the snow. Let's look
Huh.
it up. I'm gonna Google it. You can Google it too, but I can't stream or share my screen
Mm-hmm.
because like it messes with the internet. I guess I don't know. But give me a second. I'm gonna look up some snow peaches and
They're just
Firefox
really super sweet and low in acidic peach for Central Florida. Huh.
grow in the snow. Then maybe they're white peaches, like white on the inside peach. Very
Yes, they
very
are
bright color.
they're the ones with the white. They don't have that yellow or pinky color. It's just straight up white.
Yeah, not that nectarine type. Nectarines are delicious.
We just got some peaches today. I
Lucky
think they're
you.
peaches. That might be nectarines. I don't know. Nectarines and peaches kind of look the same to me.
Well, the only difference is one sour and the other sweet. It's kind of like the difference between green and purple grapes. They're both
Mm-hmm.
peaches. Or they're both grapes, or they're both the same fruit, but taste different.
Hmm.
Nectarines really do hit you different, man. Oh my god.
Oh yeah,
I could always eat a nectarine.
nectarines are so good.
I think you have had a snow peach before, just didn't know it was a snow peach.
Mm-hmm. For some
But
reason, I was thinking it was a candy.
nah, I think you're thinking of peach buds again.
Hmm.
Those things. Oh my god. Peach buds. If
I
only the
have yet to
peach.
try any of them since the last time you came over.
Are you serious? Do you have the bag still?
Yes, it's just been sitting there.
You're lucky they don't get
I
old
was
that
like,
easy.
yeah, I need to try them. I need to just pop one in my mouth soon.
Do it right now if you want to. It makes your Coke
I'm
taste
eating
different.
food.
What kind of food?
The food that I made today, if you want to show anyone what I made,
What is
I
it again?
posted it. It's like a shepherd's pie, but in a biscuit.
I had shepherd's pie in so long. Holy crap. It's almost 11.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we gotta finish this page so I can end the stream, dang it. Oh boy. I'll look at the food pretty soon. What's the next thing on the list? These are the last two. Freaking pseudonyms like Mr. Big. What's a pseudonym?
A pseudonym. It's like
Yeah.
another name for someone.
Oh. So it's basically a nickname.
In a way, yes. So, like, Jay would be your pseudonym because a lot of people call you Jay.
Hmm.
Or Slayer.
Or Jolly Green. Or Tall
I
One.
guess. Dr. Dre is one of my pseudonyms, I guess.
Fats is pseudonym.
Yeah, the cat. She's
Wow.
doing just fine, by the
She's
way.
still
She
fat.
just eats more. She is still very much fat. She just eats more.
Why do cats get so freaking big? But how come the bigger the cat, the less I don't know. Not fluffy, but huggable they are. No. It's another word. They don't like to be like picked up and hugged all the time when they're fat. They're very moody.
Oh my gosh. It's because they're so big. And they think, oh, I'm so big, nothing could possibly ever pick me up. And then you get picked up, and you're like, huh.
Maybe they are
Like,
aware. They're aware that they're fat and they just don't want to like get any attention. Or sometimes they
know.
do. They're like, don't look at me. I'm hideous. I'm fat. Ugh, I'm gonna eat, man.
I
Give me
think
some
they
food.
do. I think they are aware that they are fat.
I'm not as agile
like,
as I am before. I can't catch a bird.
Yeah, like I'm not agile as I used to be. I just lay around in the sun now.
Man, I'm just gonna go lay down for 5 years over there. Let me in when I'm ready to eat. Or else I'll yell at you. But then,
Jeez.
the skinny fit cats have fits from time to time. They will hug you. Get them mad. They will freaking run on the ceiling and destroy your lamps at 3 a.m.
I miss my cats. I miss my cats so much. Oh my god.
Which one was the white one that never actually showed up all the time?
That was Zelda. May she rest in peace. Zelda was a very sweet cat. She loved to be cuddled.
Sweeter than a
And
snow
then there's
peach.
Juniper. Oh yeah. And then there's Juniper. Juniper. She's living with my other sister. And she lives with like 7 other cats.
Juniper never liked to leave me alone.
Juniper loved anyone who'd ever give her the slightest bit of attention. And Juniper also did love bites, but she didn't know how to control it, so she would always bite down really hard. But yeah, now she lives with my sister with other cats. One of the cats is named like Monkey. And then the other ones have like gothic vampire witch names. And then there's just Monkey.
Avelius. And is Scoliosis over here. And then there's Monkey.
Monkey. Like,
Leonidas.
It's just ridiculous. But oh my gosh, I love cats that actually cuddle you. Like if you get a cat that actually loves you and like will like sit down on you and cuddle you, that is like the best thing in life. But when you get
Yeah,
a cat that doesn't like to cuddle,
a
that's
cat
the
that's more
worst
like a
thing in
dog.
life. Not really a dog. Dogs like to be cuddled.
Well, yeah, a cat that is more like a dog.
More like a cat that just doesn't like people, like Fats. Fats just doesn't like people.
Yeah, and she likes the door. She doesn't mind getting picked up, but she won't stay in that position for too long. And then
She just doesn't want to snuggle. She doesn't really like to be pet for too long.
she'll floss her
She,
teeth with my hair.
yeah, she likes you. But probably because you smell different every time when you come in.
Thanks, fool. It's my complete and
And you
utter
smell like
disregard for deodorant.
barbecue. Yeah, you smell like barbecue, burning wood,
Oh yeah,
uh,
I always light a fire before I come to
vegetable.
your house.
Yeah, why?
I don't know. They call me the Burning Man. Such a pseudonym.
The Burning Man.
Yes.
That's like your villain name. The Burning Man. Beware the
That
Burning Man.
or Pyro or Shaman.
Pyromanic.
I'm not a pyro. I just know how to burn things pretty well.
Yeah.
Pyros are insane. They'll just burn everything. By the way, quick word to the wise and those who would love to just throw anything into the fire. Do not ever put batteries in the fire.
Why would you ever put batteries in a fire?
Well, some people don't really get the memo at all because they've never been told not to do it, so they do it anyway. So, like, say you get real angry at a party, you're slightly tipsy, right? And there's a bunch of
Mm-hmm.
children's toys all over the floor from the kids who were there but don't actually live there, who left their toys
Mm-hmm.
and then they just never came back within the last like 4 years. You trip over them because
Hmm.
you're tipsy, and then you're like, "These toys suck," and then you throw it into the fire that's raging in the back. But you forget that the toy is battery operated. I mean,
Hmm.
you ever heard a battery explode in a fire?
Yeah, they explode. They have a chemical that reacts very violently with fire.
Yeah. Well, consider this a PSA. Don't put batteries in fire. Don't heat up batteries in any way.
Mm-hmm.
You know why your phone freaking explodes sometimes? It's because the battery is so close to something that gets hot, and then as soon as it gets too hot, the battery starts to explode.
It reacts.
Yeah. Or the battery itself just gets freaking hot in your pocket. Thanks, Apple. Anyway. Or was it Samsung? One of those things exploded. Alright. I think that would... No, that's not the last one.
Keep on nodding terms with the person you used to be.
Oh, that's deep.
Mm-hmm.
So, to explain what that means, look back to who you used to be. And then, if you're on that... If you're, like, not really a friend or old self, but, like, you know what? That was me. That was okay. Yeah. Alright, I accept that. Shake your head to it like, yeah, that was okay. That's nodding terms. I was alright back then. Yeah. It was okay.
Mm-hmm.
Did some crappy stuff, some weird crap. I was a middle schooler. It was okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
Do you think you're on nodding terms with your past self?
I guess. So
Wow,
like,
that's a perfect answer.
yeah, I guess. I think everyone's like on it. I guess.
Well,
Especially when you're like this age. Like you haven't really experienced a lot. Your life when you're younger isn't really your life.
nah. It's more of the
So
school
like,
boards.
yeah, it's the adults that were in it that kind of took the handle there. So
Mm.
once you get out of school and you get to do your own thing, that's when you kind of have your own life. So like once I got out of school, I got severely depressed
Yeah, 'cause like
because it didn't have anything to do. There was no friends and all that stuff, and
you're
I
not
didn't.
being pulled in any direction anymore. It's more just you
Yeah, like
driving.
yeah, like what do I do? That's what happened when I got out of school. I was like, what do I do? So like I just got severely depressed. I tried to move in an art direction, try to be an artist, try to sell my stuff, all that stuff. Went through a couple of breakups, awkward dates, and all that stuff. Try to hang out with friends, try to make relationships with friends, and all that stuff. And eh, I was more of just a depressed person who just tried not to be depressed. And then once I moved out, that's when I got a lot better. That's when my life started to move forward. So like looking back to like my younger self, let's just say around like 19, I would like look back and be like, huh, you were okay. You could have done better. A lot better. But you're okay. Does
Man,
that make any sense?
yeah.
Okay.
Man, I don't know exactly how I used to be. I know I used to be far weirder than I am now. Far weirder. I wasn't really, like, at grips with the weirdness that I've had. Like, there's weird, then there's weird. Like,
Mm-hmm.
use a strange fool right there. I think I'm better at handling that right now. But back
Like, are we
then,
talking about like the type of weird, like that guy's a crackhead weird?
yeah, just borderline that.
Like, stay away from that kid. That kid's really weird.
Yeah, borderline. Between this weird and that weird, yeah, that's where I was.
Okay.
And all of my pretty much every single relationship that I've had except for one has been in school. So,
Mm-hmm.
no help there. I mean, and I barely had any of them back then in school, so no help
I
there at
didn't
all.
have any relationships in school. All mine were out of school.
Man, exact freaking opposite over here.
I don't even know how they happened, but yeah.
I don't know how the ones happen outside of school. What? Where do you meet people?
Yeah, how do you meet people?
The only time I've ever heard of dates happening is if someone went to a bar and then for some reason some chick walks up or some dude walks up to the chick and then all of a sudden things happen. That's it.
Like in the movies?
Yeah. Movie dates. That I mean, how do
Mm,
you I don't know. Anyway, uh outside of relationships that barely ever happen. Most of the time all I do is like teleport around school, talk to people, freaking laugh, be quiet sometimes and then draw and think about stuff.
mm-hmm.
For the most part, none of that's that bad or good or interesting. Except for a few little moments, but I don't know, I guess I dealt with those things pretty well. I made it this far, so I guess I'm on nodding terms in that respect.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I got.
Mm.
With that being said, I think it's a good time to end the second freaking part of the stream. And I think it was pretty successful, you know? It was a pretty good stream.
Mm-hmm.
Talked about a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
just to keep this within the domain of art and not get freaking yelled at by future chat saying, "Oh, there's no art in here whatsoever. You were just talking about random crap in a book that did nothing." What are you working on? Like, what's your project? Not
What?
project. What art piece are you working on right now?
Oh, what art pieces I'm working on right now? You're kind of cutting out, but I'm going to go ahead and like post
Can
them.
you
Let me find some pictures.
describe it? My goodness, 39 alerts that my internet is crappy. Thank you. Thank you, freaking Streamlabs. This is a makeup stream, by the way, actually, from last week. I didn't stream last week, so, yeah. Whatever. Horrible internet. There was just a storm, so it's kind of wrecking all of Spectrum. Anyway. Fools, we're gonna wrap up the stream pretty soon. While Ubby uploads things and the internet starts to fix itself, I'll let you know that I am not exactly working on anything in particular. I'm still writing my story. I'm still drawing some random things. I really want to make some Oh! I gotta show you guys the new freaking planets that I made, or the new pieces. You guys just wait right there. While you listen to some extremely Lion King-esque music with a mixture of the church. Projects. Where on earth is it? Files? Alright, everybody, take a look at frickin' this. That is not fitting to the screen. Hold on. That's much better. Oh boy. I know you can see my little dot in the back. Here, let's bring this up. There we go. I made this planet right here. And then there's one more thing. Why is this a slideshow? Anyway, that's one. I can't find the other one right now, but yeah. Again, let's see if I can find it. Oh, it's in symbols. I modified one of the symbols in here. Boom. There you go. There's the second one. Those are the two things that I've the most recent things that I've ever done. But we cannot, well, we can. It's not impossible. But I'm lazy, you know me. It's possible that I'm just gonna end the stream before Ubby can say what they're working on at the moment. However, we will keep everyone up to date as best we can with all our updates. Eventually we'll get a group out, or like we're gonna make a place where everyone can see it that isn't our personal Facebooks. Yeah, otherwise we would be like, check out our Facebook group. We could do this, this, and that, blah 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 blah. But I'm still looking for a place to like make a collaborative place that we can upload our stuff under an alias. We could use Discord, but it's not as public as I'd like it to be. Unless I advertise. And even then, it's only closed off to those who can access Discord instead of anyone who's out there who can access it through, like, the internet. Or browser. But anyway, yeah, we'll keep you up to date. For now, I think that should be the end of the stream. We will catch you guys, hopefully again, this week. Oh, jeez. What a show. What a show. Barring the horrible atrocious internet, the recordings should be relatively untouched by the internet, other than, you know, the words being said from Ubby. But for the most part, it should be pretty clear once I upload this to YouTube. Please check out the YouTube. It's under the same name. No, it's not. It's under GAME. I think there should be a link in the description. I'm not sure. If there isn't, well, there will be eventually. And I will catch you all later. Enjoy your day. See y'all later.